Hi friends, welcome back to my channel SciTech. In today's video, I'll to do the speed test and the RAM management test comparison between the Realme X7 Max versus Realme X2 Pro device. So both phones I am trying to use the 8GB RAM variants only during this time of demonstration, and I'm trying to include the 10 games. As you can see, friends, 10 games which are very small games, only nothing much big games in this point. So let's first start doing the reboot test. Let's see which phone will be able to restart faster. And the Realme X7 Max has got the Dimensity 1200 chipset, whereas the Realme X2 Pro has got the Snapdragon 855 Plus chipset. And I'm using the Realme X2 Pro for about close to 1.5 years, and the Realme X7 Max for about close to 50 days of usage with the Realme X7 Max. So let's see how will be the speed test. So which phone can actually open faster the games. So in terms of the annual benchmark scores, we do know the Realme X7 Max Dimensity 1200 slightly upper hand, so which has got 6,70,000, 6,80,000 as well. And in the benchmarks in the Snapdragon 855, which has got kind of close to 5,75,000, I think 5,75,000, yes, exactly, to be that kind of around that kind of range you will be definitely expecting here. So first thing, let me try to clear everything from the background in both phones. There should be nothing at all in the background, as you can see. All apps are completely clean in both phones. And I'm trying to use the virtual RAM, which is a 5GB RAM and 8GB RAM in the Realme X2 Pro, as you can see exactly right now. So right now the complete reboot has been done, and the first phone to reboot is the Realme X2 Pro at this moment. And let's start with the first game, which is a Subway Surf. Let's see Snapdragon 855 Plus versus Dimensity 1200. Which phone can actually open these games faster? 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be very interesting, friends. So this is my first time doing this kind of this 10 games comparison side by side between both phones. Even I am really excited to see which phone can actually open faster. The Snapdragon processor did open the Candy Crush faster, as you can see. You will see this kind of shocking results sometimes in the speed test. Not bad. The Realme X2 Pro, even though the phone is 1.5 year old phone, but still the Snapdragon 855 Plus processor was able to kind of perform in terms of speeds. As you can see, the speeds are kind of very close to each other. Not bad at all. And we need to see the RAM management. So which phone will be able to manage the better kind of RAM management? So that is another thing we need to definitely focus right now. So Crossy Roads. So I'm trying my best to make this speed test very small as possible within short time, because a lot of people that did mention that can you please make the videos very short, not the lengthy ones. That is the reason I'm trying to be a little bit kind of faster sometimes, so sorry for that. So I just want to keep the video around close to 5 minutes of time. So right now, not bad. Even the Snapdragon 855 Plus also winning sometimes in terms of opening the speeds. And the Angry Birds 2, let's see this game which processor the Realme X7 Max did open faster. This game Angry Birds 2, I think so, but let's see what happens next. Not bad. The Realme X2 Pro, the Snapdragon 855 Plus did open faster. As I said, you will see these kind of amazing things if you try to watch this kind of speed test. So both phones now completely open with the 10 games in the background. As you can see, 10 games are completely open, and the RAM availability is 2.11 available, 2.11 GB. As you can see, 2.11 GB is available, 2.15. In the Realme X7 Max, it's showing about 2.20 GB is available, as you can see at this moment. So I think both are kind of same kind of RAM availability is there in both phones. Not bad at all. Now let's start the RAM management test coming from the back side. Let's see which phone can actually keep how many games in the background memory. So 3 games, and Traffic Rider 4 games, Crossy Roads. So till 5 games, most of the phones will definitely be able to handle, no issues at all. So now let's see the next 6th game. Let me try to open from the multitasking so you know exactly the application is there in the background. Let's start from here. 1, 2, 3. As you can see the difference, the Realme X7 Max did not open that game. The Realme X2 Pro did open the game without even refreshing, as you can see. Next is the Temple Run. Let's see the Temple Run. What happens now with the Temple Run? 1, 2, 3. Temple Run is open in both phones. As you can see, not bad. Only the Smash It is not open in the Realme X7 Max. Next is a Getaway 2. Yes, is a Getaway. Let's see this game. 1, 2, 3. So both phones did not keep them in the background memory, as you can see, friends. I think till now only 1 point for the Realme X2 Pro because of Smash It game, which is in the background. Candy Crush is also in the background. 2 points for the Realme X2 Pro. As you can see, friends, without even any kind of virtual RAM at all, nothing. But still, You did see that, right? The Realme X2 Pro, the Subway Surf. Fantastic, friends. Three extra points for the Realme X2 Pro. The only game which is not in the background memory, I think at this point, this one game, Getaway 2. So out of 10 games, 9 games were in the background memory in the Realme X2 Pro. Realme X2 Pro device, which has 8GB RAM variant and 1.5-year-old mobile phone, and which is running the Realme UI 2.0 and Android 11 update as well. So I'm trying to show you each and every details, as you can see, Realme X2 Pro, Realme UI 2.0 and Android 11 as well, because some people definitely they'll ask me the questions, what kind of Realme UI you're running. So this is a comparison, friends, between both phones, and overall in this kind of RAM management test, the Realme X2 Pro did win the race by opening 9 games out of 10 in the background. Where the Realme X1 Max didn't keep that cut. I think close to maybe 6 games the Realme X1 Max did keep in the background, but 9 games in the Realme X2 Pro. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and see you in the next video. In case if you want to do any other more comparisons between both phones, let me know in the comment section below. Definitely I'll be able to do those kind of comparisons as soon as possible. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video, friends. Until then, stay tuned for more updates. Meanwhile,